This is our second video for Chapter 3. This is Chapter 3, Section 2, Exponents. The three vocabulary terms that you need to write in your notebook and define are exponent, base, and power. Be sure to label the section in your notebook as terms or vocabulary and number them 1, 2, and 3, and be sure to copy the definition from the video into your notebook. An exponent is used to show how many times a number or base is used as a factor. So what this means is, if you're looking at a large number, say we're looking at 625. Alright, we want to know, alright, what's a factor of those? We know that since it ends in a 5, it's going to be a multiple of 5. So 5 times 5 times 5 times 5 is 625. So in this, our base number is going to be 5. That's the number that the exponent is attached to. Kind of like the coefficient to our variable in the previous chapter. This is going to be the base for our exponent. So let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 5s. So your exponent is 4, and it's always written small and raised up above the number. So our base is 5, and our exponent is 4. So the base is 5, and the exponent is 4. A power is a number that can be expressed using an exponent. So when we're looking at numbers like the one from the previous slide of 5 to the 4th, you can also say 5 to the 4th power. So 5 is your base, 4 is your exponent, 4 is also the power. So if we're looking at, I know you've seen squared numbers, so 2 squared would be 2 to the 2nd power. 2 cubed is 2 to the 3rd power. So the power is always going to be in 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, those kind of numeral numbers that show an order or place. Where the exponent will just be a 4, the power is going to have the TH at the end, or the RD, or whatever. Let's look at another sample. So let's say if we have 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. Alright? So that's all of our numbers are the same. So this is going to be something we can make into an exponent. So 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. So our base is 3. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 3s. So our exponent, or our power, will be 4. So base 3, exponent 4, 3 to the 4th power. Now, pause the video and do these in your notebook. Be sure to make a new heading labeled exercises, number your exercises, and be sure to show all your work. Number 1, write each expression using an exponent. Name the base and the exponent. A, 3.94 times 3.94. B, 7 times 7 times 7 times 7. C, x times x times x. And D, 5 times 5 times 5 times 5 times 5. Now let's talk about how to simplify a power. That just means given an exponent or given a base with an exponent, how do you find the answer? So if we have 2 to the 5th, that's the same as 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. Alright, so if we're going to do, 2 times 2 is 4, then 4 times 2 is 8. 8 times 2 is 16. And 16 times 2 is 32. So 2 to the 5th equals 32. Whatever the exponent is, whatever number the exponent is, that's how many times you multiply the base by itself. It's not 2 times 5. It's 2 times itself 5 times. Let's look at a word problem. Astronomy. Phobos, the largest of Mars's moons, has a diameter of 3 to the 3rd kilometers. What is the value of 3 to the 3rd? Alright, so if we have 3 to the 3rd, we know that's going to be 3 times 3 times 3, because 3 is our base, so that's what these numbers have to be. And then it's to the 3rd power, or the exponent is 3, so that means we're going to multiply the base by itself 3 times. So 1, 2, 3. So 3 times 3 is 9. 9 times 3 is 27. So 3 to the 3rd is 27. Now, pause the video and try these in your notebook. Be sure to number it and show all your work. Simplified just means, what is it going to multiply out to? So A is 6 to the 3rd, B is 3 to the 5th, and C is 2.7 to the 4th. Order of operations is going to be important in this section. 1. Do all operations within parentheses first. 2. Do all work with exponents. 3. Multiply and divide in order from left to right. 4. Add and subtract from left to right. Go ahead and pause the video and copy this list into your notebook. Alright, let's try simplifying an expression. So we know from order of operations that we have to do what's inside the parentheses first. So we can't do anything with the 3 yet, or the multiply. So let's look what's inside our parentheses. So once you're inside the parentheses, you have to follow the other order of operations. So once we're inside the parentheses, we have to do the exponent before we can do the division or the addition. So if we have 7 times 2, or 7 times 2, 7 squared, that's like 7 times 7. 7 times 7, we should know, is 49. It's a bad 4. 49. So now we have 49 plus 18 divided by 2. Alright, we're still inside the parentheses, so we have our 49, but we can't add 49 to 18 because division comes before addition in order of operations. So our 3 is going to stay, our multiply is going to stay, our 49 is going to stay, our plus is going to stay, and now we're going to go to the 18 divided by 2. 18 divided by 2 we know is 9. Alright, so now we're still within the parentheses. So we still can't do anything with the 3 or the multiply. So we have 49 plus 9. 49 plus 9 is 58. Alright, so now we can just multiply 3 times 58. 3 times 58 is 174. So that's how you can walk through if you're given an expression like this with an exponent. You do whatever's in the parentheses, and within the parentheses you still have to follow order of operations. I can't do 49 plus 18 and divide all of that by 2. I have to figure out what my exponent is, then leave it alone until after I do the division, because addition, in this particular problem, addition is going to be the last thing we're going to do. Okay, let's look at another one. We have 2 to the 3rd, or 2 cubed, minus 6 divided by 3. Alright, order of operations, parentheses first. I don't have any parentheses, so I don't have to worry about those. Next on the list is exponents. So the first thing I have to do is to do my 2 cubed. 2 cubed is 2 times 2 times 2. So 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8, so my exponent's value is 8. So 8 minus 6 divided by 3. Alright, I can't do the minus yet, I have to do the divide first, so my 8 stays the same, my minus stays the same. So then 6 divided by 3 is 2, then 8 minus 2 is 6, so my answer for 2 cubed minus 6 divided by 3 is 6. Let's look at another one. 3 squared minus 1 squared. So this is one where there's two exponents. We still have to do what's inside the parentheses first. So 3 squared is the same as 3 times 3. So that's going to be 9 minus 1 squared. Alright, so still have to do what's inside the parentheses first. So 9 minus 1 is 8. So we have 8 squared. Alright, so then 8 squared we know is the base times itself, however many times the exponent is. So it's going to be 8 times 8. So 8 times 8 is 64. So our answer for 3 squared minus 1 squared is 64. Now, pause the video and try these two in your notebook. Check your understanding. 1. Vocabulary. How are exponents used to represent factors? 2. Number sense. Does 5 to the 4th have the same value as 5 times 4? Explain. Write each expression below using an exponent. Number 3. 3 times 3 times 3 equals 3 to the what? 4. 2 times 2 times 2 equals what to the third power? 5. 9 times 9 times 9 equals 9 to the what? Fill in each blank. 4 squared equals 4 times 4, which equals what? 7. 2 to the third equals what times what times what equals 8. One too many x's there. Hang on. We don't need that one. So there we go. 7 is 2 to the third equals what times what times what equals 8. Enjoy the rest of your evening. I'll see you tomorrow.